live. So, yeah, I believe we're live now. So, hi everyone, welcome to the performer of the month. It's for September. Exciting times, honestly. These months are just flying by. I can't believe the year is nearly over and we will have 9 winners by the end of this video. It is absolutely insane how fast 2021 is just going by, and all of the winners and nominees that we have all been exceptional, and picking them has just been an absolute nightmare. But we've got to do it, so we might as well get started with September's. As always, we start with the staff nominees, and this month it's very interesting how this has turned out. Because of the point scoring, so we have point scoring, so the staff vote and pick their top 5, and then whoever has the most points wins. It actually turned out we had a tie at one point, so we ended up with 6 nominees. And I'm not going to talk about one of the shows just yet, but I am going to talk about the first nominee, because this is the only nominee that is not part of the other show. So we have 5 nominees from one show and 1 nominee from the other. And this actress is one of the nicest people I have ever spoken to, and I absolutely adore her character, and it is from Lucifer. It is Amy Garcia from Lucifer. Now, I'm hoping that has swapped to the other screen. I believe it has. So, Amy, our staff member, has written the following about Amy Garcia. Amy talking about Amy. Hey, there you go. So, they have said, from the very moment Ella was introduced, Amy Garcia made an immediate impression as Ella Lopez. In this episode, Amy beautifully conveyed the struggle that was going on within Ella, and she tried to sort out what to do with the truth she had figured out about her friends. Everything came to a boiling point when, a drunken rant, she revealed that she knew who everyone really was and dropped the bombshell news about the coming apocalypse. This big moment of realisation for Ella was a moment that we have all waited for throughout all these years, and for it to play out this way felt perfect. If any character was going to figure everything out on their own, it was going to be Ella, and Amy portrayed this moment and everything leading up to it impeccably. This was a prime example of how incredibly impressive Amy Garcia is, and when she is given great material and left to use her natural born gift to deliver magic. Now, it is no secret of mine whatsoever that I am a huge Amy Garcia fan, and Ella Lopez in Lucifer. So to see her in the September nominations was absolutely brilliant. Now, we have 5 nominees from one show from the staff. And if you follow me on Twitter, you will have seen I was ranting and raving about this show, and I still say it is probably the best show of 2021, and that is Midnight Mass from Netflix. So let's take a look at the first nominee from Midnight Mass, and it is Hamish Linklater as Father Paul in episode 7 of Midnight Mass, and Lucas has kindly said the following. Hamish portrays a dangerous, tragic character with so much grace. He delivers a man capable of horrible things while being heartfelt and caring. It's electrifying to watch. Whenever he's celebrating masses, discussing with Riley, and talking to Mildred, Sarah or Bev, they're heart, soul, flesh and blood. That's what makes his performance in this particular episode outstanding. It is intense, regretful, aching, but also full of love and tenderness. And agree with those sentiments 100%. Hamish Linklater was amazing in Midnight Mass. Really, really impressed with his performance. Our next nominee from Midnight Mass is a returner from The Haunting of Hill House and Bly Manor. It's Kate Sagle is Erin Green, and this time it's by some weird dude called CJ. Don't know who he is. But he has said, oh, let's be honest, it's me. I have said, as soon as I heard Kate was in Midnight Mass, I knew we'd be getting a great performance, but I was not prepared for what we received in Midnight Mass. She brings the trauma of Erin to life, but still showing that Erin has hope for the future. Her screams on the boat over Riley's death still chill me to the bone. But it's her monologue about what death is in the final episode that shows her depth as an actress. So subtle in her performance, heartbreaking, but still showing hope and courage. Kate Sagle continues to be a hidden gem in every performance and is deserving of so much more recognition. And yeah, I absolutely adore Kate. I've adored her in all of Mike Flanagan's shows on Netflix so far. She really is a hidden gem and a one to watch in any future shows as well. She just nails it every single time. Next up, one of my favourite actors, and he is an absolute massive geek if you ever follow him on social media. It's one of my favourite people to follow on Twitter. And it is Rahul Kohli as Sheriff Hassan in episode 4 of Midnight Mass. And Lucas has said the following. Rahul delivers a remarkable performance as Sheriff Hassan as he brings to life a serious and responsible hero willing to try his best, despite feeling exhausted and vulnerable. His careful portrayal is also related to many important moments regarding Muslim representation, which deserves a lot of praise. In sum, it was incredible to watch Kohli play such a fascinating character. And again, huge Midnight Mass fan, and I thought he was absolutely brilliant in it, and again had a great monologue talking about being in the NYPD and everything like that in episode 4, and it is a truly great performance. So well done to him. Next up, we have my favourite villain of the year, and that is Beverly Keane, played by Samantha Sloane. And again, I wrote the comment for this one because I was just blown away. And I hate Beverly Keane. Everything about the character makes you want her to suffer, but you don't want to take your eyes off the screen when she is on it. To create such a memorable and wretched character is tough, but Samantha Sloane makes it look so effortless in her performance. Her chemistry with every single character is on point to show how evil and villainous Beverly is. Samantha truly brings evil to the screen and stands out as one of the best villains of 2021. So yeah, another Midnight Mass nominee. And our final nominee from Midnight Mass and staff nominee is, and if you've seen Midnight Mass, this will not surprise you at all. It is Zach Gilford as Riley Flynn in episode 5. If you watch Gilford on Friday nights, and this is from Beth by the way, thank you Beth. If you watch Gilford on Friday Night Lights, you know what a tremendous actor he is. The way he does so much with a look or gesture is the mark of a great actor. At Midnight Mass, in particular episode 5, Zach mesmerises the audience and keeps them firmly in his grip. The mark of a great performance is when the audience can't take their eyes off an actor while they take you on their journey. Gilford did this just in this episode. Sorry, I said that totally wrong. Gilford did just that in this episode, and as a long-time fan of his, it wasn't surprising, just another confirmation of his greatness. So well done to the cast of Midnight Mass. To get 5 nominees just truly shows how good the show is, and of course to Amy Garcia for Lucifer nomination. And as always, I'm not going to tell you the staff winner just yet. We're going to move on to the reader nominees. And first up, from a show that we've just mentioned, no, it's not Midnight Mass this time. It is actually from Lucifer, and it is Lauren German as Chloe Decker in episode 5 of season 6. And Lilith has kindly shared their opinion, and they have said Lauren's performance throughout all of season 6 was impeccable, but episode 5, the murder of Lucifer Morningstar, was something next level. She so effortlessly showed Chloe's internal struggle, her desire and need to feel strong, powerful and in control after so many large events, Dan's death as well as Lucifer and her own, had her left her feeling shaken and weak, and her love for Lucifer. The fight scene between her and Lucifer drives home just how strong Chloe actually is. She fought against the pull of the blade because even under its influence, she was strong enough to realise that hurting Lucifer wasn't what she wanted to do. That emotional battle really comes to a head in the final moments of that scene when Chloe collapses in Lucifer's arms. The pure, unbridled emotion she displays is something not many actors are capable of, and she makes it look so easy. So well done to Lauren, another nominee for Lucifer this month. Our next nominee is from Chicago PD and is Marina Sawyer as Kim Burgess in episode 2 of season 9. And Helen has said, extraordinary performance, absolutely heart-wrenching but incredible to watch. I love seeing Burgess grow, and this episode in particular showed how far she has come. Marina's acting was amazing and pulls me in further every time. So much emotion and yet pure strength that Burgess needed came through so well. This episode was a roller coaster, the tension built throughout as Burgess's decision begins to come clear through Marina's spectacular performance, showing how Burgess was impacted. I could see that Burgess felt she needed to make a choice, taking into account Michaela and how she was feeling, and whether what she had witnessed and learned would affect her job in a good or bad way. I can't wait to see what Burgess has learned and what her next steps will be. Well done. Well, thank you, Helen, for that, and well done to Marina from Chicago PD. Again, another worthy nomination. Next up, from another new show, we have from The Good Doctor, Paige Sparrow as Leah Delalio, and Priya has kindly shared, her emotions are expressed so expertly in her face and body language. Whether stressed with party and wedding planning, upset at the disaster of an engagement party, and showing her love to Sean, you feel everything Paige shows and tells. So, well done to Paige. Thank you, Priya, for sharing your thoughts. And that was from The Good Doctor. Next up, we have from the L Word Generation Q, we have Sepida Moafi as Gigi Gorbani. Apologies if I'm saying that character's name wrong. But Speda gives it all in every single scene she's in. The way she delivers the lines seems so effortless. The facial expressions add so much depth. The eye contact is insane. The little details she slips in. Also, I bet she'd have chemistry with a wall if they asked her to. Absolutely wonderful. She deserves all the recognition in the world. Thank you for that, Carol, and I'm looking forward to the scene in the L Word where she's literally just talking to a wall. Really, really excited to see how that one turns out. And our final nominee is from a show we've already mentioned, and it's one of my favourite shows, and it is Lucifer, and it is the one, the only, Tom Ellis as Lucifer Morningstar for episode 10 of season 6. And Joe has kindly shared, Tom portrayed Lucifer's emotions so beautifully. I felt his despair, his heartbreak, and his joy right along with him, and that is no small feat to be able to connect with the audience like that. The light-hearted moments, fight sequences, and emotional scenes were all mastered with equal impressiveness. A stunning performance from an incredibly talented actor. So thank you, Joe, for sharing that, and well done to Tom for another nomination. I think that's his third so far this year for the 2 seasons of Lucifer that have aired, and he'll also be eligible, as will Lauren and Amy, for next month's October, because it's streamed in September and full seasons get 2 months opportunity, as will Midnight Mass, interestingly enough. But I'm rambling on. You guys want to know the winners. So we will start with the staff. And the winner of the staff choice, and it is one of the people I voted for as well, from Midnight Mass, it is Rahul Kohli as Sheriff Hassan. So well done, absolutely amazing, especially when there were so many amazing nominees from Midnight Mass and in general to get that award. That is absolutely brilliant. So well done, truly deserved, and I was absolutely blown away. I still think you should have had it for Bly Manor, but hey, you got it for Midnight Mass, so well done. And finally, the one that everybody always loves to find out the winner. The winner of the reader vote this month is Sepida Moafi from the L Word, and that is our Reader's Choice winner. So well done to Sepida, well done to Rahul. Absolutely amazing performances from both well deserving, and thank you to everyone who has voted as well. They are both now in contention to win Performer of the Year, which will be coming up in only a few months' time. How crazy is that? But if some of your favourite performers were not in it this time, don't worry. There may be an opportunity for you guys to vote for them in October's Performer of the Month, which will be coming out in a few weeks' time. So keep an eye on Spoiler TV for that. Thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed Performer of the Month this month. And yeah, we hope to see you back in a few weeks' time. Let us know in the comments who you think should have won. Do you think the winners were deserving? I do. Let me know if you agree. But for now, I was CJ, and we'll see you all soon.